Churchill Capital 100%. Really looking good. Diamond hands for GameStop 100%, even though they're bearish. QS, QuantumScape 78% bullish. Finally, BNGO 96% bullish. And OXY with an 80%. What's going on, y'all? I have another video, day 3. Let's finish the week out strong. We have a video on Churchill Capital, GameStop, QuantumScape, Bionano Genomics, and finally OXY. OXY is going to be a strong play if U.S. oil breaks $60. My real diamond hands right there. So we have an incredible stock right here. Lucid is suspected to merge with Churchill Capital, and the news came out around $10. It's right now trading at $40. Like, come on, guys. It's possibly the next Tesla. We have 2 candles. We're not even done with February, but 2 big bullish candles. I mean, from 10 to 22 and from 22 to 40. Like, we really up there with the Churchill Capital. So monthly bullish. Right here, weekly stupid bullish. I'll show you these purple lines with a little wedge. Some Twitter trader put me on. Weekly real bullish, even with that blue trading week candle. So right there, so my white is bullish candles and my blue is bearish candles. On that blue weekly, it still went up 2% and it had a strong wick off a low. Incredible. I like my charts up in the higher upright position. So weekly got pretty much full score right there too. And then finally daily broke out this symmetrical triangle. Been killing the game, staying above the 10 to 20 EMA. I mean, a lot of people was like, I'll take my profit right at 35. Like, incredibly crazy, man. This is going to shoot for life, yo. Shoot up for life. So I'm here for the long run. We had that wedge pop. It freaking consolidated since February 2nd. So a lot of people were impatient. I mean, when you see stocks previously gap up, you just got to be aware. Gapped up here, pulled back, gapped up again, and consolidated. When you know something gapped up 2, 3, 5 times and it's consolidating, just wait, because that next gap up probably gonna come. And really, I see this $100, $200, $300, and max like $400 really. So if Lucid really does push through and people want to spend $170,000 on an electric vehicle, this thing gonna run. This thing will run. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one. GameStop, GameStunk. Only stunks go up. Ha, boy, what is this? The monthly chart bearish as heck. I mean, you see top wick come off from like 500, close at 320. Then, that big bearish candle opening at like above 300 and then drop all the way down to like 46.52. That ain't looking good, longs. That ain't looking good. All right, but I got a little twist for y'all here. Much smaller candle on the weekly. So when you see like a big bearish candle and then the next week smaller, selling has obviously decreased. It has decreased tremendously. All right, so the weekly, I kind of have a support line for the previous high from January 11th week and then the bottom of this week. And I know it sounds crazy, but I bought some GameStop at $50 like after hours, I think on this day. Just off of I saw some heavy volume and it's like low, and this is a meme stock that still has a little bit of energy in it. And it has a dividend. It has a 2.8% dividend. So I kind of peep like I might have to catch that dividend too. No cow. So right here on the daily, I'm gonna try and see where you can freaking see it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so on the daily, I'm seeing some consolidation. like some strong consolidation. My stop is at 46.55 on this low. And what you can do, which is really cool, you can push those stops on a heavy volume day on the low of the day. So that just really showed that, hey, on this heavy volume day, the price got to that point, but it did not break that point, and it should have if there was a lot of traders. So if you see a lot of volume on a day and it bounced off, you know that that is a good like stop area, because you can't have their stop at $50 on this. You need it to have a little space. So I decided to go ahead, buy $50. Held, I was working, my first week at work, so I can't really, sell the high of the day and all that stuff. Just kind of hold and just see what happened. It did pop to 55 yesterday and pop to 55 again today. Didn't really sell. I don't have a sales target. Really just treating this as a tribute to the diamond hands. If y'all still held them from 300, 400, 500, you should have sold, but hey, diamond hands. I ain't even gonna go in on y'all. Diamond hands, baby. I'm in there with y'all. So this got a 88% like bearish, but 100% diamond hands, baby. We got diamond hands if we bought at 50. And I'm out at 47, 46 break. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to provide for my family. All right, we got QuantumScape. Let me kind of zoom that out. So I have tried to trade this twice on the downfall. I was the one that was crazy trying to buy in the 50s area. I think I had a profit at one point and just got stopped out. And then recently I had bought around like that double bottom, which you'll see later, and just took profit. Didn't really hold and let my stop loss just let me continue to be in the play. But honestly, guys, this monthly looks good. On Fibonacci you can draw swing low, swing high, those retracement levels, and seeing that it bounced off of 0.236, $40, which is a whole dollar support levels. When you see whole dollar support levels and it bounces and truly does bounce, it just goes to show that we as humans, we like them whole dollars. And I don't know if QuantumScape had pipe investors who decided to hold support, and institutional, bunch of retail, I don't know, but this was a great monthly. I honestly gave it a few points. I still want it in the upper right, so I didn't give it a full points, but that looks pretty good, bouncing off of 0.236. Let's go over the weekly. The weekly got some points. The only thing that held it back was, again, not being in the upper right. You see that bounce off of $40, and it closes above the 10 EMA on the weekly. Big bullish, not big, but decent bullish candle compared to last few weeks. And it really kind of took up 1, 2, 3 down weeks off this one good week. There is a new price target, I think, for $70 from Morgan Stanley. I could be wrong. I didn't fact check everything. Do your own research, please. But I think there was a price target for $70 for this QuantumScape. And this is again a company that does solid state batteries. But they are not in production until I think 2025. But EV is still so hot and it will keep going down. I just was trying to counter trend trade this seriously. Right here on the daily looks very good. I gave it a pretty decent score here. So basically, if you can look, it had double bottom, popped up to 50. That was resistance level. It was still under the 10 EMA. The 20 EMA. Consolidated and finally had a catalyst to give it a strong gap up. And if you look, that gap up was above the $50 range, which was amazing. It dipped and ripped today as well. That's where you see that low down here on the 20 EMA. And you see heavy volume. I am pretty bullish on this. I'm very, very bullish on this, seriously. Because if you see like a downtrend, but you see a gap up above your EMA lines, you have potential. So right here, let's switch over to BNGO. Bionano. That's what it is, Bionano. I said it wrong. All right, so Bionano, very strong score on the monthly. Come on, guys. It came all the way down to below $1. approached above this previous high whenever it started in September, and just really going the distance. On the weekly as well, you saw, some highs that are looking, not the best, but finally you had to this week that was able to just keep sending it. I mean, come on, guys. This is absolutely crazy. A freaking rocket ship. Once it broke $1, you knew they were in the game. And I did not trade this back when I knew about it, holding PACB, Pacific Bio, which is a way bigger genomic company. Not a good play. And I learned my lesson. Find the growth, follow the growth, hold the growth. All right, guys. So this has been in a kind of chaotic consolidation. When you see these high growth stocks, they got some crazy consolidation. You did see a double bottom here, January 27th and 28th off of the 10 EMA, and really just been holding the EMA. And that is really good, guys. It's really, really good to see. I didn't give it a full score on the daily because you do see a $14 as a potential resistance level. It still had a fantastic day, up 17% on the day. But yeah, I think this is extremely bullish, guys. Keep it rolling. If it can break 14, keep sending it. You're going to see higher prices. And you had good volume today, 101 million shares traded versus like a few days ago, you're seeing 28 million shares traded. Finally, you have Oxy. Oxy has been something I traded, found an interest in. It's a petroleum, oil, gas production company that was like, had a big pumps. And then I think it got wicked out of the S&P 400, if I'm might be mistaken. It got taken out of like an index. It got hit by it and all this stuff. But I think the monthly is okay. It kind of had a somewhat double bottom here in November, but you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 months that were pretty bullish. I mean, continually going up, seeing higher lows, higher highs. That is your trend, guys. The trend is your friend. Still under the 20 EMA, but above the 10 EMA. Let's roll over the weekly, guys. On the daily, it looks even better. But on the weekly, it had a previous high of 24.50. Came all the way down to 8.50 and bounced like crazy. And, you're seeing a resistance level that was broken this week. And the best chart of them all is the daily. If you go over to the daily, hold up. I'm using a laptop. No mouse freaking sucks. But let's see right here. If you see, this is like a huge bowl type action. A lot of us, like as traders, like technicians, we love like a good bowl because it had declined for such a long time. And to raise like a phoenix, break long-term downtrend lines, we just see that is extremely bullish. So technicians chasing this. And for it to, what I'm most excited about is that previous resistance line turned into support this week. I mean, twice, and closed above that resistance line. So honestly, if oil breaks $60 next week, this is a long play, a very long play. Finally, update on Bitcoin. Not too much to update. You happen to have still above the 44,000. Did wick off and it teased us, but hit a high, I believe, of close to 49,000 on some exchange. I'm sure it hit 49,000 plus. You have a long weekend on Bitcoin, and it's really gonna probably be bullish. There's a lot of money in the entire world looking at Bitcoin. You have this 3-day weekend. Addicts still need to get that fixed by trading something. And with Bitcoin, I really feel like we can get a 50K, like, somewhere Sunday or so. I know there may not be any big news because all the, people are off, big companies, but we could still just have retail just shoot this mug up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I will not have like these type of videos this weekend, but I'll have more like how I did as a full-time trader and different things like that this weekend. But please look out for new videos. I really enjoy doing this. It's a passion. I even love the challenge of editing. And yeah, I really see this as a continuous thing, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in.